Hi, Capricorns. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. Thank you for viewing me today. We are going to do your general reading and messages for the month of February. We're going to get started off with your general energies for the month, and then we'll progress through and add clarifiers as we need to. Okay. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, you have all tied up, your seventh chakra, and your cornucopia. So I'm feeling like you've got some blockages going on, that you're having problems receiving messages from spirit, or at least if you are seeing messages, you're not understanding what they mean. So let's see. All right. Current energies for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Current energies for Capricorn, please. What do you need to tell me for Capricorn? Anything else? Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have indecision. Okay, and this is definitely coming into that all tied up message. Healer of the ages and your sixth chakra. So I feel like with that all tied up, the sixth and seventh chakras that we're coming through, that you're having some difficulty seeing and understanding what messages are coming through from spirit for you, because you got indecision, but you also got hostilities. So I really feel that there is something that is going on right now, that there is some anger, or you're upset because you've been asking spirit to give you some guidance and you don't feel as if you have received it, and spirit is sending it to you. You're just, something is blocked. Either your chakras are closed or something is blocked off, because you also got the temple path and the door to romance. And I really feel that this is really at the heart of what you've been asking for clarity on from spirit, that maybe there's a new romance, or there's the ending of a romance, or something in that realm, and you've been asking for some guidance and some clarity on it, and you just don't feel like you're receiving it with that, because you also received the temple path. And this is really coming to an understanding of truth of the situation, and really understanding, where the beginning is and how you are going to take those steps moving forward. So what is going on with your current challenges, Capricorn? So on the bottom of the deck, you have being fragile, and everything just seems to be the last straw. And that is definitely the energy that is coming through with that all tied up, the hostilities, the indecision. You're just feeling like nobody is giving me any answers. Okay. All right, Spirit. So let's see. What are the challenges, blocks that Capricorn has for this? What is going on with Capricorn? Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you have slow to act and confusion. And there's that being fragile again. Okay, slow to act, waiting too long to move, confusion, because you're not feeling like you're getting the signs that you should be from spirit. You're really coming into this energy of just saying, I just don't understand. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move forward with some of these things. And it's just really getting, it's really creating that frustration for you. Okay. So you also had several other cards that came out. You had sneaky and blaming fate. Okay. This is all confirmation. Sneaky, blaming fate. You're feeling like um you're feeling like there's an inevitability, like you are just doomed not to find love or not to find clarity in this particular situation, no matter how hard you try. And you're very, very frustrated, because you got not growing and you got dark side. And and I'm feeling that with this frustration is also coming old habits, that you are having you are constantly going back into the same circles, not growing and no foresight. And you're having those issues of, this is patience. Okay. Not growing in your challenge area. This is not having enough patience, because you feel like it's the same thing over and over and over again, and you're just not going anywhere, and you're not getting anywhere, and moving forward, and you're feeling stuck. Okay. And this is where that temple path, it's how do you start at the beginning of this and take those steps forward? Okay. So what has led you up to this? What is the messages for your current past? Listening to the song of your soul, crossing the bridge to happiness, and protect what you love. I almost feel as if you feel like whatever is going on, you don't deserve it, but you do, and happiness is trying to be presented to you, and you're having problems. You're constantly going back to that dark side of saying, or the snake, and really feeling like, okay, what is their true ulterior motive? What is, what is, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like there's going to be something bad that's going to come out, because it can't be this is a too good to be true situation. So what is in the current past for Capricorn? There's that crossing the bridge to happiness, Capricorn. Okay. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, you have to conform is to die inside. You had no foresight, to conform, confusion, fragile. This is all just feeling like you're stuck. You're just stuck, and you have this bridge to heaven, and you're lost in the ruins of the past. This is in your recent past, Capricorn. So when you're looking at this, you are letting these blockages control your decisions. You are letting them come in and hold you back from crossing this bridge to happiness. That is what is going on right now, Capricorn, is you are letting whatever has happened to you in the past control the future, control your decisions for the future. And that's where you're feeling stuck. So let's get a couple of clarifiers. Now, what I feel, the card that popped out is awareness. Okay. And what I feel is what I just told you, you're fully aware of. You know that the behavior and the thought process that you are going through right now is self-induced. You are fully aware that you keep going back to those same thoughts, those same habits, those same fears with this particular situation, and you're fully aware that you're doing it. I think where you're at right now, Capricorn, is you're trying to say, how do I get out of it? How do I stop from doing that? Okay. So you're fully aware of what is going on. You're almost stuck because you don't know how to move forward. So let's see what your current messages from Spirit are showing. Have faith in your dreams. You and your loved ones are safe, and it's really coming into taking that leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith in this situation, Capricorn. I really feel you want to do that, and that's where you're at right now, is you want to take that leap of faith. You want to believe, but your fears and the past of past relationships or past involvement with others has just put you on such a hesitancy. You built this wall up, and you're just afraid. You're just afraid of things moving forward, because of what may come or what may happen again. So, current messages for Capricorn. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, you have meditate and contemplate. You also have a time for healing, and the card that popped out is be bold and make the first move. I really feel that where you're at is you're teetering on the edge. You want to dive in. You're ready to dive in. It's, are you letting things go that don't serve you and are willing to take that leap of faith? And you've been healing. I really feel what just really came to mind, Capricorn, is it's been a while since you have been poised with the question of actually taking a chance and trusting in somebody else. You're taking that leap of faith because you got burned so bad in the past. It has been very difficult for you to trust to move forward. And this is the first time that you have really felt that, where you want to move forward, and you're very fearful of, because of the pain that you suffered prior to this. So let's get a couple clarifiers on this. Spirit is very, very specific in the message. The card that popped out is truth. And I think that is where you are at today, Capricorn, is you know the truth of the situation. You know what you believe and what you feel is true. And Spirit is coming in saying, trust. You know the truth of the situation. You need to trust in what your heart is telling you to do. Okay? It's what I really feel is taking that leap of faith. You know if you need to take that leap of faith. So let's see what's coming in for you. Is wishing wisely and finding balance. And finding balance is definitely paired up with this meditation. Okay? It really talks about, just because you're ready to dive in and take that step doesn't mean that it has to go at the speed of light. Right? It just means you're willing to take that first step, but you can set the pace. Okay? So when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're getting that anxiety, it really is saying, slow down, meditate, find that balance, really set the pace. You can set the parameters. You can set the boundaries and of how fast you want this to move and when you want it to move. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for you, Capricorn. So on the bottom of the deck, you have stargazing, look in a book, transformation. And that's really what this is about, is you really coming in with this transformation of really coming in and saying, hey, you know, it's, look back and give yourself credit. Give yourself the recognition that you deserve of saying how far you have come from the hurt and the dishonesty and the pain from the past, how far you have come to where you're willing to take that second chance. So don't don't move so fast that you're not giving yourself that credit for that. Look in a book, okay? You know, it's, you know, you might be the type of person to where you really want to sit down, and when you feel overwhelmed, you like to do research, or you like to read, but it really, what it's talking about is it's just taking that step back and taking that moment of really reflecting back on the situation and just slowing down in your own pace. You also got stargazing, okay? And this is really talking again about that meditation, that inner peace, that continuing of just relaxing. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, taking that step back and just saying, and just taking that deep breath, okay? The card that popped out was Magical Blessings, and it says, whatever you are going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Okay? So they're here, they're with you. Whatever you're going through, they're here and they're helping you. Okay? You're not going anywhere. Things are moving just the way that they are supposed to be. So don't let it get overwhelming for you, because you can slow it down. You can set the pace. Okay? So clarifiers for your incoming messages. So the card that popped out is the waiting game. And this is just confirming what we've already talked about with patience and slowing things down. There is no rush. There is no hurry. There is no schedule that you have to follow to be able to say, I hit here, I've done this, and you have to hit it by a certain time. If it takes you, 6 months or a year before you feel like moving to the next stage of the relationship, then that's what it is. Okay? The other individual or individuals that are involved in this situation, they're going to understand that. And it's just patience and timing, and you are the one that is controlling the hourglass. Okay? So don't feel like you have to do something on a particular schedule or rush into anything. Okay? The roots are already growing. The tree is already coming, it is already coming through the hourglass. So don't feel like you have to run anything too quickly. Okay? So for those of you that this reading is relating to love and romance, we're going to get a couple of cards here to see how, if you are dealing with somebody or thinking of dealing with somebody in a relationship, how that is playing out for you. Promised land. You walk many paths to find a home for your heart. And this is confirmation of really a lot of what we have talked about, is you have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations. And this is confirmation from Spirit that's saying, it's okay. It's okay. Like, we see the work that you have done. and it's all leading you to this stage in your life. Okay? So for some of you that may have went through a tough time and this is relating to you as far as career and finance, visionary, discover hidden potentials, pay attention to the details. Okay? And this is where this reading may come in for you, you know, for that uh and for that work you had, you're willing to get back into the workplace, or you're trying to take a second chance on some other type of work environment that might be new. The experiences that you have gone through in the past is leading you to where you can definitely use that information and those experiences to create your vision going forward. So as we're wrapping up February, what is your final message that wraps this all together from Spirit? And your final card is adaptability. Okay? And this is really just summing this up, that says, what we had talked about is you're the one that sets the pace. You're the one that is saying how fast you want to go, how fast you want to move, what you want to do, and really setting those boundaries. And if you decide on this stage you want to go super fast, and then you're just like, nope, okay, I'm good, this is where I want to stay, I'm holding back, and it takes you another year before you decide you want to take another baby step, then that's what it is. This is just saying the situation you're in right now, you have flexibility, okay, to be able to expand and grow at your own pace, okay? So really, the feelings that you are receiving and that you are going through right now, Capricorn, they're honest, they're true, and it's really figuring out what is serving you, what you need to let go with love as you are moving forward in this life experience. Okay? That's your reading for February. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave any comments as any part of these messages resonate with you in the comment section below. And feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out. And we will see you back here next time, Capricorn. Thank you and take care.